Welcome back. Joining us this Monday is our local CPA, Robin LeBlanc. Robin, thank you so much for joining us virtually today.
Thank you for having me again.
Of course. So it is the summertime. We were just talking, we live in a side hustle economy, but how do we know what we can put on our tax returns in terms of a hobby or a business?
All right. So the IRS is always going to look at the intent of a taxpayer when they're generating income. So right now we have a lot of opportunities between Fiverr and DoorDash and all these different things that we're doing to generate additional money. But the biggest thing people want to know is always, what can I deduct associated with this income? Mm-hmm. Now, if you're doing something where you have a hobby that's generating income, and this is something you're not generally going into for profit, you're actually not allowed to deduct any of those expenses with it. So a lot of times I'll see this with musicians or artists or certain wood crafts where they get into it and they're making some money, but it's more of a passion than a day job. And so if you're actually playing like 1 or 2 gigs a month or a year just because you enjoy it, you're not necessarily allowed to write off your whole music studio or the 6 guitars you bought against those 1 or 2 gigs of income, but the income actually still needs to get reported.
Okay.
And one of the big things that I see a lot, especially if you're looking at TikTok for your tax and business advice, which is not a good resource, is that something like setting up an LLC does not actually legitimize you as a business versus a hobby for tax purposes. The IRS doesn't even always acknowledge the existence of an LLC because that's actually a state level designation and doesn't have much to do with your taxes. So make sure, if you want to be treated like a business and be able to deduct all the expenses with that activity, make sure you're operating like a business, you're marketing like a business, you're tracking and documenting your activity like a business, and you can prove that your intention is to show a profit from that activity, and you're not operating like it's a hobby or something you're just doing for fun or for sport or recreation.
Yeah, this is all great advice. And Robin, we have about 30 seconds. How can people contact you if they have any questions?
You can reach out to us at 337-330-4000, info@robinleblanc.com. info@robinleblanccpa.com for email, and we are in the running for a Times Best of Acadiana under tax prep and accountants. So if you're enjoying this content, please give us a vote. We'd really appreciate it.
Congratulations on that, Robin. As always, great tax tips for our viewers today. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next Monday. If you at home want to rewatch this, head to KLAF.com. But right now, let's check in with Adam Olivier.